Hello and welcome, gamers and geeks, to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM. I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. And today, we are playing episode 18 of the Path of Vengeance campaign. And yeah, there it is. So, would gamers and geeks to another D&D... Would you fine fellows like to introduce yourselves, please?
Sure. I'm Scott. I played the backseat rogue artificer, and I like eggs. I wanted to say something clever, but that's all that came to mind. So
that's pretty funny. Okay.
Guessing it's useful for something.
So, who's next?
And then I'll go. I'm Azeroth. I'm a level 6 wizard, and I don't like getting hurt.
14 hours.
This is true. So that leaves Blue, Brickell, and Wick.
Yep.
But
hello,
hasn't
I'm
arrived.
Zane. I play Blue, the Plasmoid Ranger.
Yep. Where did Torby go?
He's down by my feet.
Oh, okay.
Quick question.
Swankin, the Aarakocra cleric, here to tell you more about the welcoming wings of
Did I
Cyrenita.
get what?
Bryce.
Yes, it's in there.
Okay, no, I don't want it. I just want to know where it is. It's fine. I'll put it in the original better. I'm a bit full now.
Sorry about that. Okay. So everybody's done their intros, yes?
Yep.
Yep.
Until Wick gets here, yes.
Until Wick gets here. So, what happened last time you played?
So we finally made our way out of Limbo,
Mm-hmm.
and we sort of met Hellsgrad, or what was left of him, or what became of him. I really am not 100% sure.
Mm-hmm. What he has become.
Yeah. And so basically we were trying to convince him to let us out, but he doesn't want to, and then we're trying to explain to him that if we don't get let out, somebody else is going to come in because the portal's not closed. And that somehow got around to the idea of, well, if he lets us out, we gotta go burn down the College of Magic, because they're probably the people who are sending people to go attack him, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Point is, we're going to burn something down, and we're all, I guess, cool with that, because we also want to burn down the city, too.
Basically, yeah, you convinced him that if he releases you, you'll go destroy the college. And so he has opened up a portal to a demi-plane version of the place
Armenelos.
of Armenelos, yes, where the college is.
So basically to see if we're actually able to burn down the school successfully.
Yeah, and so far you have not.
Well, that's because we kind of just want to do some scouting and supply gathering. Because unfortunately, none of us know Fireball, or at least at the moment knew Fireball.
Mm-hmm.
So not like we could just burn it down like that.
So, so yeah, you scoped it out. You got a tour of the campus, got shown where the library and the lecture halls and everything were. And then you went, you just kind of went, okay, and left again. Right?
Yep, because we had to strategize.
Right. So where are you going to go and strategize?
Is there a
3 bananas.
bar?
There are bars, there are restaurants, there are fancy places in the Elven City for elves to go drinking.
I have Fireball.
Yes, we're going to get to that.
Okay, perfect.
Do you have any way of disguising yourself as an elf to get into this city?
I do.
Yeah, you have disguise self. Perfect.
Yeah.
So,
Then
as you because you kind of disappeared for a little bit. They haven't seen you since the cogs plane. So they're gonna bump into you on their way away from the campus and wonder where you've been, and you're probably not going to be sure. Toby, enough. Silly dog. Come on. All right.
Would Toby like some cheese to go with all that wine?
Ha! Ha! Indeed. That was a grape joke.
It's not very appealing.
What did you say, hon?
It's not very appealing.
Ellen said it's not very appealing. Anyway.
Anyways,
Yes.
So you're leaving campus,
Alright, so-
wondering where you can meet up to discuss strategy. Whether you're going to go to a coffee shop or a library or a pub, who knows. And this elf walks... Well, actually, what do you all look like again? Remind me? What form you all took to... Well, Raquel is actually flying in the air above all this, so she's not disguised as an elf. But
I'm technically disguised as an elf. Bloob is made up like an elf.
oh yeah, you
And
did his
Wix
makeup,
just... Yeah, and Wix just kind of on a chain being dragged along.
pretending to be a slave. Yes. Okay.
So I guess that it is Azeroth. He would recognize Wick,
So-
even if he doesn't recognize us.
Yeah, the only one you would recognize is the Kenku. And of course, you wouldn't recognize Azeroth either because he's wearing disguised self. But anyway, Azeroth, you go up to the Kenku and say,
hello. It's me, Azeroth.
and the rest
What
of
am
the,
I supposed to do?
and the rest of the party say,
Sure. And I'm Mark, and this is
Teresa.
yes, Teresa. That-
apparently I'm in a feminine form. Got it.
hey, he suggested a name, not me.
I just thought it was funny.
Put it down. You pick it up.
Anyway,
Okay.
so you don't know that they are your party. The only one you recognize. Okay, so you see a couple of elves. That are
You know, I only...
that are dragging Wick around by a chain.
Oh, so actually... Oh, yeah, that would be weird.
Yes.
I just realized what I did.
So this is so you could say something like, "Hey, this is my friend that you've got all chained up. I demand you release him," or something. Or
Oh, okay.
Or can I buy him from you? Or
Okay, yeah, then I'd say, hello, actually, that's
Is it me you're
that's my
looking for?
friend. No. Hello,
Oh, we're
actually,
not
that's
looking
my-
for you?
What?
No,
never
just,
mind. He's trying to carry the joke. Go on.
Okay, hey, guys, actually, that's my friend. Could you release him? That would be great,
Raquel,
please.
you see your friends being harassed by some random elf. What'd you do? Caw.
She's gonna observe for a minute because she's still up in the sky, and like she at least has enough
Where was I?
like brains to be like, let's not completely fuck this up.
Fair.
So like she's gonna observe for a minute since like they're gonna be talked to by elves in some manner. It's not gonna be until like people start swinging that she's gonna come and dive bomb.
And oh, sorry,
Go on.
it's interrupting.
No, I think
I'll say.
Go on.
Sorry. I say to this, like I'll say to the two elves and the chained up guy. Hello. No, not hello. I'll say, oh, I don't think he likes to get hurt. I don't think, because I do neither.
Okay,
Hey.
so
Can I
how,
make an insight check?
Because only them could know that I don't like to get hurt, and I said it a lot.
so anyway,
Well, yeah,
so,
because
so Scott and Bloob, how do you respond to this random elf telling you, "Hey, that's my friend you've got chained up. He probably doesn't like to be hurt because I don't either."
Can I make an insight check?
Sure.
Blue, what's your passive insight? I feel like we would just know this.
He's
15.
yeah.
Like a DC
No,
is
wait,
one
wait.
moment.
You're 12 according to your character sheet.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's wisdom based.
Oh.
I don't know
okay.
how I fucked it up.
Oh, okay.
I think you just forgot to edit it.
Yeah, it hasn't been edited. Yeah, you're right. It should be +5. I've got it fixed.
Yeah. Yep. It's a 20 insight check.
Yeah, passive 20. Yeah, even with whether it's a dirty 20 or the passive 15, you know that you get the suspicion that this is Azeroth.
Yeah.
Scott, your passive insight's only 11.
Yep. So, but because Scott is who Scott is, he's just going to kind of say, well, I mean, if he's your friend, how much is he worth to you?
I just followed you. I just stayed there.
Actually, it should be +6.
He-
Bloob.
And that's
He,
how we sold Wick.
you wanna sell my friend to me?
Well, I mean, it is rather odd, after all. You're an elf claiming a Kenku is your friend. Don't really buy it, unfortunately.
Mhm.
And plus, seeing as he's
Here, too.
our friend, I don't think you really fit in with his friend group.
What do you mean he's your friend? You chained him up.
Fits in the cage thing.
Are you
Ezra,
are you gonna tell
is
this?
that you?
There we go.
Do I shoot?
Bloob has just asked you straight up. Azeroth, is it you?
Yeah, it's me. Why?
Yes, my name is Azeroth. What of it?
What of it?
I mean,
What importance does that have?
he did kind of announce himself as Azeroth.
Yes. This is
Yeah, but
as your
He said-
Azeroth, yes. Yes.
there could be an elf named Azeroth, I guess. So.
Yeah, it might be a really common name in Neladur.
Could be.
Anyway.
So my name.
Put the illusion down, you trickster.
What did you say, Bloob?
Put the illusion down, you trickster. Because he's an illusion mage.
Is there a lot of people around?
Yes, you're on the... Yeah, there are lots of elves everywhere in a city that...
Should I do that then?
No, that would be a bad
I would
idea.
not.
That would be a bad
I won't.
idea.
Let me make an insight check then.
There you go. You realize you
Oh,
also
there you
realize it's your Azeroth.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, I was wondering when you were going to pop back up.
We need to talk.
Oh, I got. Okay.
I want 9 of 10.
But I don't think it's a smart idea for us to be standing here having this conversation. Let's go somewhere else.
So
Yeah, I joined that.
you want to go down a back alley? Do you want to
Should I blast this guy?
find a public
Sorry?
coffee shop or bar?
Yeah, but we kind of need to go somewhere where we can actually have Raquel join us.
Yes. So somewhere not public would be good.
Can I? Yeah, like, can I like propose an idea
Sure.
where we could go? Like, elves. Like, there is wood around, I guess.
Okay, so the let's show you the map.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
And specifically,
I mean, out of character, if we just find a secluded place, we can use that spell you just learned.
Yeah, that's what I intended to tell you in game right now.
so rather than
I got the map, Anthony.
cool.
That's beautiful. And we are.
That's the big map. Yes. So, yes, the old version. So you're in Armenelos, which is right in the middle of the map, more or less. And as you can see,
Oh, there's no wood.
there are no trees close to it.
Why? Did they chop them all down?
It's a harbour town. It's like bridging across the mouth of a wide river.
Did you read the rest
Oh,
of that? I wouldn't count, would it?
so they don't need trees.
The wood elves are in the trees. The high elves are in Armenelos. Now,
Oh.
every city has back alleys, though, and where there are back alleys, there are probably thieves guilds and other organisations that both Scott and Wick would recognise by the thieves' cant symbols etched into the wood. If you want to find a den to hide in.
I know a place, but I don't think we'd be allowed there.
What are you thinking?
Thinking about his little cell. Ishfire.
You want to go to Ishfire's tower?
No, he's like, I know it. He doesn't fully get the idea. He says, I know the place. Oh, there's Wick. He knows the place,
Yay.
but I don't think he's with me.
Yay, Wick's with us. So,
Yeah, I guess can I look for some marking to see if I can find a den nearby?
yeah, sure. Wick, would you like a quick catch-up of what we're doing?
Yes, please.
Okay, so you've been walking off the campus. You've still got a chain around your neck, pretending to be a slave, when
Oh, yeah.
an elf walked up to you, up to the party, and said, "Hello, I'm Asaroth. That's my friend you have chained up. He probably doesn't like to be hurt because I don't either." And Bloob realized that, hey, this is our Asaroth in disguise, the wizard. And that when everybody realized who everybody was, you're going to continue the plan of trying to find somewhere to discuss how exactly to blow up the college campus. But you can't really...
Wait, we have an Asaroth?
Yeah.
I mean, I know we
Yeah,
have someone in here called that. but-
Actually, yeah, because you weren't here for that session.
I was not here for that session.
Okay, so you two players keep missing each other. But yes, there has been a previous
There you go.
campaign where you had a fiendish-looking wizard tagging along, and now he's returned.
Oh, cool.
Still.
Hello. Nice to meet you, Wick.
Nice to meet you too.
So,
So very polite.
so anyway, Scott, and now that Wick's here, Wick could try and look for a Thieves Guild den or some other, rogue-friendly place. Bloob suggests that you could go into the river, just hide out in the bottom of the water, and just chill
I mean,
and chat down there.
theoretically we could do that.
I mean, the problem with that is, yeah, theoretically 4 of us can do that.
That is also true.
I think I'll drown.
Yeah,
If you stay down
that's the
there,
problem.
if you stay down there for any length of time, particularly if you attempt to hold a conversation whilst under the water, you're probably going to drown. Okay. So,
Alright, so yeah, I'm just gonna look for a den marking so we can find a den.
okay. Would Wick like to help with this endeavor?
Wick will absolutely help with this endeavor, as long as he does not get found out to not be who the elves think he is.
This is fine. So, Scott, would you like to make a perception check with advantage as you are walking down the back alleys and dark side passages of the city? There we go! Almost immediately, you see a shady little tavern with the shadow marks above the door, indicating that it is a safe place for rogues. So, who's going to call down Raquel and say that we found a place?
I'll do that.
Okay.
Oh, but I don't know that she's there, right?
She's
Logically.
flying, yeah. Well,
So, do I see her, or...
I think it'd be more likely that one of the others would call her down, because they would
Yeah,
know that
but,
she's
like...
But
I have a message, that's why I...
oh, so you
Right,
can
but-
whisper it. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
so
pretty cool.
I don't yell in back
Well,
alleys.
if the others know that you have message, because maybe you've used it before in front of them, perhaps one of them could suggest that you message Raquel and point her out as she circles above you.
Yeah, he's used message before. He's actually used it on Raquel before.
Yeah, I did. In like the thingy with the eyes.
I thought we established that technically he tried to message Raquel, but he ended up getting a random ass actual crow.
I believe that was the second time he tried to message you. Because the first time you ignored him because you were freaking out.
So, is Scott going to ask Azeroth to message Raquel?
Yeah. So again, as we approach, I'm just gonna kind of stop Azeroth and just be like, do you mind calling our friend down?
See that
Just
big ass
points up.
bird?
Big fucking bird!
Oh no! I'll not say that. That's mean.
Oh,
And
motherfucker!
I'll probably get hurt. Oh no, that's mean.
Okay, so what are you saying to Raquel?
Message.
Yes, you
Hey
message.
Raquel, we are going into a rogue's den. Come down. That would be great.
Come join us. And
Yeah.
Raquel can reply if she wishes.
You didn't give me an actual location. Who is this?
I'll say I cast message again. It's Azeroth, the wizard. Hello.
What sorcery is this?
It's message.
He just said he's a wizard. You know what kind of sorcery it is.
No, and then I say it's message.
But where am I going?
And she's above us, no?
Yes.
Isn't she seeing us, like where we stand?
Do
Oh, okay. Like,
you want to use a minor illusion to like draw her attention to you?
Yeah, I'll do a little light flash, like to say we here.
A light
okay, yeah, she'll fly down to
flash.
there.
Okay.
Like a little thingy.
You could do that with prestidigitation or thaumaturgy easily enough, yeah. Or even just send up a firebolt, but that could be problematic.
Okay, then I'll do a fireball. That would no. That
No.
would be. That would no. No.
Don't hit her.
No. Don't hit her. Then I use minor illusion because it's free. So why not?
Yeah,
It's
do
a
you actually
cantrip.
have... Yes. So, yes. So you just do a minor illusion of a big arrow right in front of Raquel's face, pointing downward.
No. I'll do a minor illusion of like a little light, blinking up, like
Okay, well-
just on where we stand.
Like basically
So-
the lights that you'd see for like a landing strip or something. All right, down she goes.
Yeah.
I think she just walk away from him. So it's just.
Oh yeah, and your illusion, so you can make an image and sound. So yes, if you wanted to.
And a dragon yelling. Wait here.
Because if you did that, then other people might notice you. Maybe. That would kind of
Yeah,
define
so
the
I
point of the whole
don't.
message thing. But anyway,
Yeah, kind of.
so anyway, you fly down into this dark alley where you see this shady little tavern full of shady-looking people.
Oh yeah, as Raquel lands, Scott's going to reach into his bag and pull out a cloak. Like, put this on.
She'll do it, but she'll also be flustered. Then
I
Scott, I
think I
want
got
to
another
remind you
collar we can use.
that it's really common
It's really
for birds to give each other gifts as a courting thing, so she's very confused about what we are. Ever since you gave her a shiny ass fucking
Yeah,
ring.
are you stating that? Or are you thinking that?
Are you
Oh, she's thinking that. Like, she'll take the cloak, very flustered, and in her mind it's just the idea of, what are we? What is this?
Is this a love token?
Yeah, what are we?
We are farmers.
What?
Bum 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 bum.
Anyway. So, you go into this tavern, and a bald Shadakai with a scar down one side of his face just glowers at you as you approach the bar. He looks dangerous and
I'm
mean.
assuming we can just ignore them, Scott.
Sorry?
What was it?
You were
Bloop says to Scott, I'm assuming we can just ignore them.
ignore who?
The people, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, we can ignore
In
them.
Bloop's
Just don't-
mind, this is Scott's territory.
Yeah, we can ignore them. Just don't take your eyes off them.
Yeah, make sure to keep any valuables close.
Someone over in the corner says, "Here, you lot.
Yeah?
You in the trade?"
I mean, you could say something like that.
And then he says something in Thieves' Cant that probably sounds like, "We don't want any tomatoes in here," but actually means, "This is a bar for rogues only." What do you say?
And then I went down to check. Didn't have a hole, so I don't think I will go back and check.
I mean, why would tomatoes come here if they only end up getting squashed?
Which means in Thieves' Cant what?
Basically, if we weren't rogues, we'd probably be dead before we even got in here.
He smiles and nods and says, "All right, make yourself comfy." You looking for work?
Not at the moment.
Well, if you want work or a drink, just ask Scarface there. Don't be put off by him. He's weak as a kitten. The bartender glowers even more, just looking daggers into the other dude. What do you want to do?
All right. Well, we're going to find ourselves a nice spot and have a conversation.
Okay. So,
I'm just gonna quickly question: is everyone in the bar
Oh, okay.
elf or human or human-ish?
mostly, you suspect there may be some. Well, you actually see some changelings and others that have clearly dropped their disguises. In fact, there's quite a lot of changelings in here, which is interesting. But you also see like one or two tabaxi and
So they seem at least semi-approachable to beast folk.
yeah, rogues are rogues. I mean that there is they don't really follow the laws.
That is fair. That is fair. Wick's gonna
God,
just
can I drop the axe now?
nudge the rest of them. Just say, I think we're probably safe to drop this guy's here.
Boulders.
In the case of Bloob, that would mean taking off his
Can
makeup.
wipe off the makeup.
Well, I suppose he could just internalize the makeup. Just remove it from his surface.
Should be in there already. I'm gonna put it in.
I mean, I could just cover the color in film of my normal
Yes.
slime, and then just when I go out, I can just project the film.
Okay. So, everybody's dropping their disguises.
Yep.
No scar.
Yes.
So, Asaroth once again looks fiendish. Bloob is a bloob. And Scott's a tabaxi. What do you want to do?
And then Raquel's a bird.
Raquel was always a burb.
Raquel was always a bub, and Wick is taking off the chains.
Will take back the collar.
Okay.
Honestly, I was not expecting to have to do that stupid trick again.
Trick?
Which
What?
thing again?
Which one?
The whole disguise thing.
Ah,
Only reason why I picked it up is because it lets me walk around the city a little easier.
Mm-hmm.
that is true. That is true.
But anyways, enough of
I've
that.
never had a problem walking around the city.
Well, to be fair, that's because you're somebody's pet project. I don't think they really care that much.
You got a fair point.
And the gunpowder gummy is still there.
And to be fair, you kind of pass as one of them. They see the fur, or feathers in their case, they get a little uppity. But that's how elves are for some reason.
Yeah. Never understood it myself.
Right, anyways, let's get to business. Azeroth, what's your deal?
What do you mean by what's my deal?
Like, where the hell did you go? Like, you were in the tower, and then you were gone, and now you're here.
I don't know. I just wandered around.
Went through several other
Chilling.
portals and eventually ended up here.
Yeah, I just wandered around, and at some point I was here. Was interesting, but I didn't do anything very important doing that whole trip.
Okay.
As I said, just chilling. But I'm glad to be back with you.
Oh.
Well,
Probably
fair
get
enough.
less hurt.
I don't know about that last part.
Mm-hmm.
We stronger together, I guess. So hope we have fun.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Oh, absolutely.
Actually, what's your mission like? What we gonna do?
Well, we figured out how we can get out of here,
Yep.
but first we gotta burn down a school.
What?
Hey, don't say it too
For
loud.
In the sake of what?
Don't
Why
say
you
it
need to burn
too
down the
loudly.
school?
He's just gonna quickly. Wick's gonna quickly whisper the events
Okay,
that transpired to us needing to do this to him.
Yeah.
That you met Asgarad. You basically made a deal with him.
Yep.
Oh.
The deal is we need to burn down the real version of this school. And this is a fake version that he has made as a sort of test to see if we can do it.
We need to burn the school. Like, why is it fake?
So, you know
Because you're
how
still
we
in
were
the plains of Asgarad.
the plains of Asgarad?
I mean, I guess
Where's
out of
the real
character.
school?
Out of the plains of Asgarad. In the real world.
Makes sense.
This is a fake one still in the plains of Asgarad. If we burn down this one, then he'll know that we have the capabilities to burn down the real one, and so we'll be able to burn down the real one when we get out, and he'll let us out.
But why we don't go burn the real one directly, like we could have
You
dealt
still
that?
can't get out.
But this is a test to see if we can, and if he thinks we can, then he'll let us out.
Oh, okay.
And then we go burn the real one down.
Like we do the job 2 times then.
Yes. Plus, this gives us a lot of good information. Like the layout and stuff.
Yeah,
Think of
I
it as
could
like a
use
practice run.
fireballs.
Think of it as like a practice run, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, like a practice run without death.
Yeah, basically.
It's an audition.
An
Audition for that.
But yeah, take it as seriously as you would the real one, because we really need this to go well.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the situation.
Got it.
And how we gonna do this? You have a plan?
Well, we've got a lot of gunpowder and oil.
I mean, it's kind of the point of us being here. Yeah, exactly.
I thought of an idea.
Speaking of, Scott, here's your bag of holding back.
Alright. Thank you.
And that is now basically filled to the brim with gunpowder and oil.
And I could cast fireball to ignite it.
You could. You could cast Firebolt to ignite it, even. Which would be a lot less overkill, but yeah.
Well, I mean, Fireball will also do a lot more damage and ignite it.
This is awesome.
I thought of an idea, Scott.
Yeah.
So why not strike in 2 places at the same time? We can hook up my little pet here, and he's gonna pet his Drake. Just cover him in gunpowder and
Sorry, what?
have him run in, and while we deal with another place.
I'm gonna
Why do
blow
you
up
keep trying to turn your drink into a kamikaze?
Well, the fire won't hurt him.
He's on the...
That
a
is
question.
technically true.
Yes, but the building
still.
falling on top of him might.
I mean, I think you could just resummon them, but I still feel like this is some type of abuse.
A little bit.
Hmm.
I'm saying it out of character. Scott personally doesn't care, but out of character.
Out of character, the Drake has eaten him alive. It does not have morals. Then he said.
Okay, that's fair.
That is also fair, yeah. Mm.
Like, I could even, like, cast Find Familiar. If that would help.
You're gonna have a
Hey, maybe we don't hurt the Drake?
Oh, yes.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the Drake doesn't really. He's just kind of look at. I don't think it's like alive in a traditional sense.
Didn't I have, like, a... Oh, I have Unseen Servant.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool, too.
Do you just want me to like drop the fire stuff from above?
That would help a lot.
Well, to be fair, that was one of them. So basically, what we have here, we have multiple avenues, and I think we can use all of them if we're being honest.
Hmm.
Okay.
So we can use basically we can use the Drake as a firebomb on a different side of the school. Then we can have Raquel proceed to drop something on a different side of the school, while the rest of us torch another side of school.
Mm-hmm.
How big is the skull?
I mean, the only problem we have right now
It's multiple buildings.
is how do we... Oh, it's multiple buildings, too. How do we lay the gunpowder and oil without getting noticed?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, you
Because
have
other
this
than
question?
Well, we still need to get, like, a proper layout, and as we have been told, it's a very fucking active place.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Well,
I know
to be
the
fair-
people pretty well.
And it is a school of magic. It is literally full of magic users.
But yeah, that's why we didn't just go straight into burning it immediately. And this is why we're here right now.
Since
That
it's
is
full of
true.
magical people, shouldn't the ignition not be magic based? Because can't a bunch of people just counterspell the fireball and firebolt?
Yeah, that's why
Or
we're
just
planning on
all
using
magic?
Yeah, but-
Molotovs.
Yeah, you can't counterspell a Molotov.
Mhm.
Nor can you counterspell my Drake.
That is also
I mean-
true, yeah.
To be fair, they could just wait. Could they just spell the Drake?
They could probably just dispel
No.
it.
Well,
No,
yeah,
you
they just.
can't-
But that doesn't.
It
Even if they
still
dispel
looks-
him, it doesn't stop the fact that he was carrying technically explosive. So they'll just drop and still explode.
It's a class feature. It can't be dispelled by anti-magic or any sorts. It doesn't list it in any of the options.
Ah,
It can take
That's good,
damage,
then.
but by the time it's getting hurt, it's going to set itself off.
It's gonna boom.
But alright,
Use
so
Link. And, like, make a map.
The controlling flames is a thing too.
oh, we have a map.
See that?
Oh, that I asked that before.
We got given
but
a
yeah,
map.
blue. Yeah, we. Yeah, they gave us information about the school.
Mhm.
We took a tour about the school, and assuming, seeing as like,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure all of us have decent enough perception, so would it be to memorize something? Maybe
That
history?
would be history.
Ooh, my history is not good.
Ooh, mine's not good either.
Question:
Damn it.
would the fact that I live
I have
there
+6.
have lived there and have any effect on that?
You never went to classes. You
No.
pretty much only went from the tower to town and back again.
But
You-
I have a question.
You were an errand boy. What?
I have a question. I was student.
Prepared.
Like, I was a student of
Promoted
of,
by yourself.
how was he named again?
Technically, all
That's correct.
Asgard. No?
Yeah,
Did you constantly like pretend to be an elf so that you could study at this school?
Oh no, yeah, I'm dumb.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought all Asgard students were from the school.
Yeah, I
Well,
just
You were all
yeah.
well, okay. So the
Wait, but
original.
what?
Sorry.
I'm saying, was this like 30 or something years ago, though?
The version that you're in right now.
No, I mean, since Alsgrad and his students left the school.
Oh, it's a lot longer than that. Centuries.
Oh, so
But
they're...
he's from the plane, so who knows? Wait, that's up to him to decide. But this could also not be your original form as well.
Oh shit, that's true. This could be like old school.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Like,
this is running on the
they
assumption
could have
that the
changed
school hasn't
radically.
changed at all.
This is a version of the college that
Alsgrad remembers.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, technically, as a student, when Azeroth know.
As a student of, well, he was a student of Ishvaya. So basically he was Ishvaya's errand boy.
Wait, no, that's Zane. I'm talking about Azeroth. Or yeah,
Well,
Azeroth.
Azeroth wouldn't have studied at the school, or if he did, it would have been underground. Like maybe if he was in, maybe one of the other students taught him, like, because a tiefling or Cambion or whatever he actually is would not have been allowed to study at the school, and there'd be enough people with, yeah.
Okay, so
So if he studied magic, it would have been either under the table or somewhere else entirely.
Couldn't we just infiltrate and spend a week or so there?
You want to just hang out on campus? Living among the students? Living in the dorms?
Yeah.
like doing porridges and stuff.
I feel like in that regard, we might as well just firebomb it then if we're going to waste a week just trying to study that.
Well,
Let me say it like this: how much can I remember from the tour we took?
Roll a history check.
May as well. He's probably going to fail.
16. You remember it pretty well. You remember where all the
14.
lecture halls are. You remember where the library is. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes. The laboratory.
I wouldn't have been allowed to study there, but like take a trip just to look. Neither.
No, I don't.
This whole town.
No, it's allowed.
This whole city is
Is it only elves?
elves only. Yeah, they're pretty strict about that.
Elves are racist. They won't let us do anything if you don't look like them.
Okay.
Yeah, they're stupid knife ears.
Alright, so...
Any ideas, Raquel?
Alright, so now the question.
We could ask the I know not Raquel, but we could ask the barkeep if he's got anyone who knows a bit more.
Yeah, it's possible that people in this tavern will already have, like, scoped out the place.
Yeah, like, we'd need people who know the layout, but more than that, whatever we do, it's going to have to be something quick and hidden. The attacking from above ideas aren't that good since these are all magical people. A lot of people are going to know control flames, I would assume, and things related to that.
Mm-hmm.
So even if we use non-magical fire, or even create and destroy water, we'll put it out quickly.
Or
Yeah.
sleet storm, or there's lots
Yeah,
of spells.
there's a
that
lot of
require
magic.
fire.
Dispel magic. If
Well,
it's magical
okay.
fire, then dispel magic just completely removes it.
Right.
Yeah, or even if we're using non-magical fire, again, there's ways to deal with it with
Yeah.
magic.
Yes.
But oil
well,
fire,
I mean,
oil
that
fire
is
with water,
true.
oil fires and water don't mix.
Well, yeah, you'd use an earth-based spell to put it out instead by smothering.
Yeah, but first
That's
they
true.
could use-
they would have to first
Or they
discover
could-
it was an old fire by trying to put it out with water and making a
But
mess.
then they could also use create and destroy fire. The spell like that.
Create and destroy fire?
Yeah. Or the control flames, like the
Control flames,
flames,
that's it,
will do
yeah.
Yes.
I mean, some spells let you snuff them out, but it wouldn't work on like a roaring fire, just like a candle or something.
Yeah, usually
Yeah.
the cantrip ones at least.
But no,
they're
control flames
small.
does it in a 5-foot cube, so they'd have to do a 5-foot cube at a time, but
Yes.
But
And then it would
Well,
probably
they can
spread
do that
back.
every 6 seconds, so, you know, snuff, 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 snuff. But anyway,
Yeah, I'm gonna go ask the barkeep some stuff in Thieves' Cant.
okay, so you go up to this dangerous looking Shadakai. Right? The one behind.
Yep.
What do you say to him exactly?
Wick says, "Hey, you got any people with some books they want to get rid of?"
Yeah, they're big, aren't they? Do you want to carry this on? Or-
What kind of books?
You've got the directions.
Oh, you know, magic ones.
You're in the market to buy some magic books, eh?
Oh, we
I might
could
know a
go
guy.
earlier then.
I'm saying this in Thieves' Camp, by the way.
Oh, so it actually means.
Just,
So what do you actually mean by books?
What I mean by is, do you know anybody who wants to,
17 underrated. Did it give
Are
it-
you
help
invite? Are you
with
invite? Are you invited
with
to
a
a party
plot
in your town?
against the?
So you. Okay.
Do you have anyone who has any information or wants to help with a plot against the magic school? Basically.
You want to buy some plans then? You want to know the layout, the ways in and out.
Ah,
The
that
weak
would be very
points?
useful.
Yeah, we've had a few.
Weak points especially.
Pointing monkey this way.
What's your budget?
Ooh, I myself, I don't have too much of a budget. I'll have to confer with my friends.
You do that.
We will hop back down, head over, and just say, okay. Guys at the bar, they have plans of the building, they know the weak points, potentially even more information. I need to know a budget.
well, I got 32 gold on me, but I can always sell some poisons.
That's true, that's true. I've only got 7 on me. I could sell all the potions I've been hoarding and not using.
Could.
Flip's gonna place down 2 vials and, 7 vials in total, each labeled. These could sell for a lot here.
What are they labeled as?
So 5 of them are not labeled drow poison. 2 is assassin poison.
Wait, 2 of them are not labeled drow poison? Is that what you said?
2 of them are
Unlabeled.
labeled assassin poison.
And then the rest of them are unlabeled, but also are drow poison, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Is that what you meant? Okay.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
the unlabeled ones are drow poison. Gotcha. So you're gonna allow
I
Wick,
offer this to the group as an idea.
so you're gonna suggest to Wick
I mean-
that he sell these poisons.
Yeah.
Getting a budget is a good idea.
Okay.
You know what might be something that sells for quite a bit. I've got a potion of longevity. You know how elves are always like, "Oh, I must maintain my youthful appearance" in their early couple hundred years, right?
Yeah.
We could just sell that.
Anybody want to do a quick insight check on that? See if
I'll do an insight check.
He's saying he's completely unsure about this, but that's what he thinks at least.
I'm gonna do that insight check.
Found it.
Roll for it then.
15. Okay. So, you would know, you are insightful enough to know that elves pretty much remain looking useful their entire long life. They don't really worry about looking old. Looking old is something that humans do. And maybe dwarves.
That's not gonna work, Wick.
Wait, aren't
That's
they
all-
all like obsessed with looking young though? Like, don't they kind of?
They always look young. They're
Oh,
they're
that's
obsessed
just
with
a
their
thing
beauty.
they do. I
Yeah,
thought they
they're
had to
obsessed
do
with
that like manually.
No.
No, they always look youthful, but they're obsessed with looking good.
Ah. What if we marketed it as something else then?
That only worked on humans or beast folk.
Found it.
Okay.
Wait,
I mean, okay.
or we
Or
is Anthony?
yes.
I don't know if I
That's me.
spent on this, but is there a shop a major shop that deals with weaponry? Like a well-known one within the town?
Yes. No. Yes. There is a weapon shop.
Well, I'm talking like big, well-known, everyone's heard of its quality. Like,
Yes.
instead of... Okay. Well, Scott, you have your guns and all that, but what if we offered this, and he's going to take off a laser rifle off his back,
This is the stuff that
well,
we
not-
have to ship.
take a laser rifle and set it onto the table? What if we then offered this to the store? They'd probably pay a pretty penny for something like this.
If they knew what it was.
Well, even with its power alone,
You'd have
learning how
You'd have to
they could
demonstrate
learn
its
to
power.
make it. It's a technology they could learn how to make. I believe only dwarfs know how to do this kind of stuff if they keep it well hidden. If I remember correctly, that's the lore behind gunpowder, that is, dwarves are the creators and they keep the secret hidden.
This isn't gunpowder, though, is it?
No, but this is something stronger than gunpowder,
Okay.
while resembling the weapon of a gunpowder weapon.
Okay. So you want to sell your laser weapons?
Only one, to see how much it's worth.
Why don't I go and ask the barkeep what the actual price is before we decide to sell? Just in case we can already afford it. We could go and do that then.
Okay. So you're going to go back to the bartender and ask him how much of the plans exactly?
We'll just say we've got a bit of a budget. Not too much. So
Okay.
we can afford some stuff. What's the exact price of what we're asking for?
Well, like I said, it depends on the budget. We've had several different people check out the college to see if it's a viable target for stealing everything they've got. Plans start from being worth about 20 gold going all the way up to being 20,000 gold. So, your budget really determines how good a set of plans from how reputable a rogue you get.
I mean, the main thing we're currently after is building structure, weak points, and potentially just entry points.
So, how much you willing to spend?
I think at most we have about 100 we can get more. But how good would you say 100 could get us?
Well, let's just say, if you're only spending 100 for the plans, I would go through them very carefully.
That is fair, that is fair.
Nick, can I ask something? Like,
No!
off topic.
Go on.
No, off topic. Off topic.
Out of character.
Out of character, yeah. Like, could I ask, can I, like, message Wick? I didn't hear the conversation, I presume. So
Yes,
I
you didn't
just
hear
want
the
to message.
conversation. So,
Yeah, I didn't hear the conversation, but I had an idea. Like, I messaged Wick with if we tell them that we like everything of value that we can like gather, that we would give them that as a deal, because we're not searching for the items that we have. We just want to destroy the place, so everything what we can get of value we can give them for
but
the plans.
if you're gonna destroy the place, there won't be anything left.
Yeah, that's why we can like gather
you're gonna
things.
lie. Okay.
Well, it's like hitting just
I see.
slightly to the right, but
Like not everything, but we give them a certain percentage to make more.
Wick's
Good.
gonna return the message and just say, I'm not sure that's a good idea to try
Cheating
and
the Thieves Guild would be
swindle
bad.
a Thieves Guild.
It's just an idea.
From my experience, it always goes poorly.
Yeah, but if we blow the place
That is
up
out of
before-
character, by the way.
Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
Out of character,
yeah.
from my
but-
experience. Wick does not know this.
Yeah,
But Wick is still
but-
saying no.
yeah.
I don't like
but
that idea. Yeah. Go on.
out of character again. Like, like.
Go on.
push it. I'll push this.
If we go there and we steal stuff, and in the meantime, like we get out, like in the same time we get out, and then we blow the place up.
You can try.
Like
can
we
try.
steal stuff and
longer-
then we buy them up.
The
Or
longer
we
you
do
spend,
Fine,
maths
some
on
of
our
it's
own.
probably valuable, but like,
the more time you spend on campus, the more likely you'll be thwarted and caught.
Yeah, it's true.
hmm.
Then I just
Yeah,
messaged to Wick. Never mind then.
Wick will return the message saying, fair enough. Good thought though, but yeah, not a good idea.
Good idea, but terrible idea. Thanks. Okay. Does Raquel have any ideas? Because Raquel's not been saying much. So does Raquel have any thoughts, concerns?
Yeah, do you have any thoughts, Raquel?
I mean, no, I feel like we need more time to plan this, because again, it'll have to be one very swift attack.
Mm-hmm. A well-coordinated.
Yeah. And ideally, we would have, like, rather than attack from above, maybe attack from below, because it's harder to reach, and most people don't pay attention to sewers and things that lie under buildings. And surely those are easier to get into.
Oh, that's a good thought.
You could Guy Fawkes that bitch. Just fill
Yeah.
all the tunnels with explosives. You don't.
I mean, theoretically, we could also make our own tunnels if there's a building that we need actual proper access to the supports and stuff in the foundation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because even if we attack from above, like, fire bombs don't really destroy stone, and these are mostly stone buildings. It would work if they were wood-based,
Mm-hmm.
so instead you'd want to destroy the foundation from below,
And have it
because
collapse.
that's where, yeah, because then it'll bring itself down.
See this one?
That's true. That's true.
And as for making your own,
Raquel's 2 brain cells putting in overtime.
there we go. That's pretty clever.
I don't see this one.
Does anyone know anything like stone shape? Because we may not even need...
Yeah, you won't. It will.
Or-
Yeah, if you do have to cut into the stone at all, to do it mechanically would be rather noisy. To do it manually even would be rather noisy. But a spell like Stone Shape,
I moved it left. and-
Yeah, does anyone know that or something similar? Because even then you can also weaken the foundations with that and then use explosives to take it all the way down, but that way you don't need as much power from that.
alright.
Going over that way.
So,
Too much. I think.
No, I do not know.
smarty boys. The ones with the intelligence. Let's see, that would be Scott with a passive of 13, without modifiers. Azeroth. You do remember what you learned about the plains of Alzgarad, right?
Oh, is this
Yeah.
The
investigation or just intelligence?
just intelligence
Ah,
or history
it's
if you want.
because I heard
History if you want.
passive.
I have +6 in history.
All right. Well, that would give you a passive of history of 16. You can roll if you want. See if you can get better.
Sure, I rolled. So it was.
Were you there? Were you there, by the way, when the
Anything else?
Githzerai taught you how to manipulate and control the planes?
No,
He was not
I was not.
in
I
Okay.
think.
limbo.
He was never in limbo. Okay. Then yeah, that's a problem.
Okay.
You're not going to be able to remember something you never learned in the first place. So, who was there? Make a history check. Please.
I was.
Make a history check, please.
I might as well try. It's not good, but I might as well try.
I have the idol.
Wick with the -1 intelligence?
Yep.
You're not the smarty boy.
Nope.
Okay. So, but Blue...
No.
No one else has bothered to think about it. But Bloob has. And Bloob remembers that, oh shit, yeah, we're still in the plane of Alzgarad. If we impose our will on this place, we can turn the stone into whatever we want.
Yeah, but that kind of defeats the purpose, because we won't be able to do that in our normal home.
No, but but maybe
We have to keep.
you could later on learn stone shape or mold earth and stuff like that. But for now,
Yeah, Raquel has witnessed how those who are stronger in Styranita's light can shape the earth itself, since we live on cliff sides and stuff. You gotta be able to shape the earth,
mhm,
make your house.
to make your house. Yes,
Yep, make your house in the cliffside. It makes it a little easier.
it does.
This is not where you first encounter Marines.
That is true. That is true.
Plus, it helps you raise temples to Styranita.
Stone shape is a 4th level transmutation, so you probably can't.
I just need one more level. Like, out of character, I just need one more level to get this.
Yes, exactly. You need to level up.
Yeah, I'm 7 of 10 as well.
I was going to check what level it was, and if
The rest is
Raquel could learn it, that I was going to offer. Let's just kill Raquel and have her come back. Now it's a spell.
You, you're not going to earn XP just by killing each other. That's cheaty. Cheaty
No,
hacks.
I was thinking it was lower level than I thought it was. Than it is.
I think what
You do know that
Blue
she gets
is saying
herself through
is that
prayers, right? Like, you don't have to kill her to get her to have the spell.
yeah,
Oh, I
it
didn't know
resets
that.
daily.
Yeah, like, she just has a preset list of known spells. She just has
Oh,
to
I've
pray to
never
choose
played
the ones
there.
that she wants.
Yes. But you can kill Blue if you want to.
Or you learn every day.
Okay. Bloob, you're kind of breaking up. What are you trying to say?
I didn't say anything.
I could have sworn he was talking.
That was background. That was what
Oh.
my background started.
Oh, okay. Anyway, that was a bit creepy. So, what now, guys? What do you want to do next? What are you thinking? What's the plan, y'all?
Good question.
I mean, the college has a library, and usually libraries have records, and that includes architectural records, which will include where the foundations are
Mm-hmm.
and foundational structures. So, could one of you guys do the disguisey thing again and get a copy of those, or
I
make
have
a copy?
I have a question. Blink, where I go into my own dimension thingy.
Where you pop in and out of the ethereal plane, yes.
Yes. Logically, I could use that to sneak in there, no?
You could.
Plane traveling does not work in Alsgarad.
Or why don't you guys
the
just
Plains
make
of Asgard.
yourselves look like an elf again and just walk right in like a student?
That is true. Do we know what the students' outfits look like?
Yes, you've been walking around campus and seen them all dressed.
That is true. That is true.
You guys were literally just disguised.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, we should really look into the library at the school. Wait, no,
Yeah,
because they wouldn't
yeah,
have
I think that-
architectural knowledge in the student library. Because the students are just trying to learn magic
Yeah,
and not the history of the
But it-
school.
But there may be some faculty records.
Yeah, like, that's usually where records were kept, even if it wasn't things that were related to being a student. You usually just keep it in the library anyway.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. That's
Like the
true.
history of the school itself. Yeah.
They can't have like 5 libraries
Well, they could.
for. Like, they could, yes, but it wouldn't be that efficient. I guess.
It's elves. They don't need to be efficient.
Yeah, they need to be beautiful.
Or maybe
that's
they teach
everything they care.
architecture here and it's in the architectural library.
Okay.
It's possible.
They have one of those.
What?
I don't know, like, at the University of Minnesota, they had, like, a CSE library, the CLA library, a library of journalism. Like, there was a fuck ton of libraries for a bunch of majors.
The thing is,
So, yeah, there is an
they have a
architectural
lot of
library at the
mages.
school.
They have a lot of mages. This has a lot of mages, not majors.
Okay, then
Right.
there probably
No,
is
there might
a
be.
library to each school of magic.
There might be. There may be
Yeah.
a abjuration library, an illusion library, a necromancy library.
I don't think there's
That is-
necromancy.
I want to go in this
I mean,
illusion library,
when we-
though.
So
When
if they
there
made
was
the
just
school
one
be a
library-
transmutation, it might be in the transmutation library.
The thing is when we went, there was just one library.
They did only show you one library, yeah.
Okay, then check the main library.
So back to her original point. if there's only one place for them to store all of their records and information, then the main library would probably be where all the information about the college itself is also.
Yeah.
The history of the college.
So I can't use Blink logically then.
If you really want to, you can try. But it's kind of an unpredictable spell anyway. Even if you're not in somewhere that's where the nature of the planes themselves are controlled by a mad old wizard.
I'd rather not try.
Fair enough.
What'd you say, sorry?
Because I don't want to be in some weird kind of thing after.
Alright. So what you want? So you're not going to use blink. Invisibility
No.
could work for sneaking in, or like they said, pretending to be a student or a teacher would help you get in there. Of course, if you're a teacher, there's a good chance that the librarian would go, "You're not one of the professors I recognize," you know.
Yeah.
But there are a lot more students.
I think if we disguised ourselves as students, we could just say we're curious about the actual history of the college.
Uh-huh. Yes. You could.
And see if they have faculty records.
Faculty records. Yes.
That's what I said.
You said factory, I thought.
I thought I said faculty.
Okay.
Maybe it's my microphone.
Or maybe I'm nuts. Anyway, so yes, checking out the library
But
might be good.
should we go all together? Like, I think a group of people that is going for search to the same thing would be kind of weird, though.
Maybe it's for a project, and you're all on the same.
On the same team.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, possible. I mean, there's other stuff I'd like to look at too, but yeah. So it wouldn't be all of us.
What would you be looking for in the library, Blue?
Books on draconic magic and history.
Okay.
I would look.
He's obsessed with draconic stuff. That's why he's a drink warden. And I plan on going with the dragon subclass for monk as well with him.
Kind of makes sense. So,
I would like to get some illusion books though.
all right, so you're going to be looking for the books on illusion magic.
I will though.
Blue's looking for the history of dragons and draconic magic. Who's going to be the one who's actually looking for the history of the college?
Wick'll do it
God,
if
you're the
need be.
smartest.
Wick with a -1 to intelligence will do it.
Wick'll do it with someone, preferably.
Vic
Scott,
has to do it with someone.
Scott,
We can't fight him.
this is also true. You're also you're also a Kenku still.
I am also a Kenku still, yes.
I can change that. Luke says, casually lifting up a dagger.
I want to be a Kenku. I do not want to be an elf, please.
How would you? What's the process involved in that, Bloob? How are you going to turn a Kenku into an elf with a dagger?
Damn.
Oh, just because he can. Yeah, because when he
Alsgarath,
dies,
yeah.
you can choose to be in a different form when you resurrect. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Blue was just making a joke.
Blue was just making a joke. Okay then. You're a funny man. All right then. Scott and Raquel, any thoughts? Any additions? Or do you like this plan and are we going for it?
Or can't I look for both?
For both of what?
Like, first of all, I look for some illusion spells, and then first I look for the plants, and then I look for like some illusion spells on the way.
Yeah, but the longer you take to do this...
Yeah, that's true. But I think I should like go for the books because I'm the wizard.
Yes, it does make sense that you look for spell books while you're there. This is true.
Yeah,
And
for first, like for the little bit of time more, like
bearing in mind that it is going to take time for you to copy spells out of the spell books and into your own spell book. So if you're planning on sitting in the library with these books, it's gonna, I mean, because if they're illusion spells, it's only gonna cost you, it's only gonna take you an hour per spell level and 25 gold per spell level to effectively copy each one into your spell book. And how much gold do you have?
I don't know. It wiped out of my.
You have 10.
I have 10. Okay,
so
now
you literally
10.
can't afford to learn any additional spells right now.
I just have 10 level 6 wizard with 10 gold for me.
You haven't earned any.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
out
haven't
of character,
stolen
just
any.
out of curiosity, why does it take money to learn spells?
Okay.
It's because you're buying ingredients to test them.
Yes.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. So I was like, does the gold just like disappear? And it's like, this is the cost of the universe.
Mechanically, yes. In what it actually does, no.
Okay.
Yeah, you use
Like, I
'Cause, like,
never
you
fully
don't just
understood
get,
why the fuck do you
like,
need that?
you use the money to
a
test
chance to.
to acquire the material components and practice with them. And you might
Yeah.
screw up a few times and have to buy more.
Okay.
Then,
The reason why I usually just say, mechanically it's just the gold disappears, is because you don't get any excess ingredients or have a chance to, like, spend less gold.
No.
It's just,
Okay.
it just poofs.
But would it be possible for, like, I don't know, we have someone who can steal them?
Okay, if you want to,
If we're stealing
Okay,
it,
so
then
this
the
is-
rogues
this
be
is the
good,
thing.
but...
This is the thing. You would have to know exactly which spells you want to learn, know exactly which material components you want to acquire, and acquire them before you learn the spell.
Can I just steal some random books?
So, you want to steal the books?
Like,
I
steal the book
see.
and worry
I
about
don't
learning
steal
later.
the spell. I just take the fucking book with me.
Very well. You can certainly try that. Yes.
But I'm not good at stealing.
So you would need
Right.
to have the rogues do that for you.
Yeah, so could I ask them? Like,
But
Sure.
you're
Yeah,
not in a
anyone have the spell
library,
in
just pretend
does
you're checking it out.
Does anyone have the spell Enlarge Reduce?
I have that.
Yeah.
Wick is small. If you Enlarge Reduce him, he would be even smaller.
Or
That's a great idea.
yeah, you could. Yeah, that's a good point. You could make him look like an actual freaking.
Pocket Kenku.
You could look like a raven. You could look like an actual raven. But I was actually thinking
Despite
you
the
could
fact
also,
I do not have wings.
well, you could fold your arms in a convincing way. You'd also have to be naked, of course.
Oh no.
Wouldn't it be better to reduce Raquel into a particularly large bird?
Yes. Yeah.
And I reduced twice.
As long as you have the spell slots to do it, yeah.
Could you
Reduce
reduce
requires
someone who's already reduced? Oh, yeah, concentration.
Yeah. So yeah, you can only really do one at a time, unfortunately. Yeah.
Unless you twin spelled.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, like if you took
But that's
the one thing that lets you have sorcerer.
That's sorcery. Yes, you would need to level up to gain some.
Ah.
Like if you had the feat that lets you use sorcery points.
Oh yes, this is true. This is true. The Meta Magic Adept.
Yeah, but I assume you didn't take that.
No, he has
So-
not yet. He would.
I can always kill him.
You want to kill him so that he can take some different feats?
Another joke.
Whenever I say I'm gonna kill you, it's a joke.
Unless it's not, but then you'll know because I'll be stabbing you.
Yeah, I wouldn't stab you, shoot your brains out. There's a difference.
That's
Same end result.
That's reassuring. Thanks. So the plan is to steal a bunch of books and history of the college from the college library. Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love the plan, like steal some magic books to after destroy the whole place. I love the plan.
You love the plan.
Yeah.
Is everybody else okay with this plan?
I'm fine with the plan.
I am.
I am too.
Scott, Raquel, any concerns?
There are concerns, but there's no better plan. She's gonna leave them to it and pray to Sirenita to...
I want those illusion books.
I don't know.
You want to go? Yeah, you're gonna pray for guidance.
Imbue them with the wisdom of owls, please.
Is Scott? Are you still here, or are you AFK? Because you. Yep, he's still here. He's just talking via text. Okay.
Ah.
Mikey's funky. Oh, okay.
Sorry?
So, are you okay with the plan, Scott? Yup. Okay. So, are you going to wait until nightfall and break in? Or are you going to walk in during the day pretending to be elf students?
Either works for me.
Uh-huh.
What's better for the book stealing part?
Depends on their security, doesn't it? They might. Generally speaking, theft at night is usually more expected. Elves also have a tendency to only need 4 hours of long rest. So there's a good chance that any security that is there at night would be fully alert.
I'll guess we go disguised in the day, like, and I make like I make Raquel tiny tiny big bird. You get me?
Okay. So you're all going to resume your elf disguises?
Yes, and like one kind of big bird and
Yes.
a raven.
So,
Yep, I'll resume my disguise.
okay. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's heist. Let's go on a book heist.
Yeah.
Books and documents.
Oh yes, I like those plans.
Okay. So Raquel is a small Aarakocra now, looking like a like a big bird. Are you now the downside of the Aarakocra pretending to be a bird is she does have an extra set of limbs that birds don't normally have.
I feel like if she keeps her arms like behind her back as much as she can and folds her wings around herself, she can mostly look like a bird.
You're gonna hide your extra arms under your wings. Okay.
Yep. Just gotta keep the wings closed. Just hands behind the back.
Fair enough. Toby. Okay. Alright.
Also, she originally weighs 75 pounds, so reducing that to an eighth of it, she's like a pound now.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Or 10
pounds.
Or a little under 10 pounds, yeah.
Man.
It's very light.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So she could probably balance on somebody's shoulder now.
Oh, 100%.
Still pretty big, but yeah, only 10 pounds.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So who's... so is Wick putting the collar back on?
Wick is putting the collar back on, yeah.
But Wick is tiny too.
No, because you only you can
no,
only
it's concentration.
you can only use
Oh.
reduce on one. So
Oh, okay, then Raquel is tiny.
no, well she's small
Yeah, he's small.
because she was medium sized to begin with, so she'd become small.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yes.
Raquel is now the same size as Wick.
Yes. So you just got a thing for birds. Okay. And Scott's putting his disguise back on, and Blue's putting his makeup back on, and Asaroth is putting his disguised self back on. Off you go, back to campus. Now, there was something mentioned about wearing college robes so you look even more like students.
Yeah.
How you going?
Is that happening?
Where are you going to get some college robes from?
It
Can
says
they
elves
use
are immune to
minor
magical
illusion?
sleep, but it doesn't say anything about non-magical sleep.
Sorry, what? So Atheros asked if he could use minor illusion. Unfortunately not, because minor illusion is a static illusion. You could...
Go back that way, I think.
And it also only fits in a 5-foot area. So... I mean, yeah, the robes probably could fit in a 5-foot area, but as soon as you walk out of that area, the robes are still hanging where you cast them, and you're not there anymore.
Couldn't I cast it like all the time? In like uncast the rest behind me?
It would look like you were glitching, because you can cast it every 6 seconds.
Oh. Blup, blup. Yeah.
I'd like to alter my garment, cloak's form into that of a school robe using the planes of Elfbrad's.
There you go,
Alteration.
make an intelligence check. It doesn't quite look right. Wick, you were saying something about magical sleep. What was that?
I was saying elves are immune to magical sleep, but they're not immune to non-magical sleep, so theoretically we could just knock one of them out.
Well, knocking someone unconscious is not the same as putting them to sleep.
I mean, technically, they're unconscious one way or the other.
Right, so you're just going to...
Is it not the same?
Are you planning on basically...
I mean, we could knock someone asleep, steal the uniform.
Oh, I see. So your plan is to chokehold a student and take their clothes.
Poor student didn't ask for nothing.
Am I correct?
Basically.
Like, oh no, today I have sports class. You don't neither.
That's a good
Oh
point.
no, today I have sports class. Not anymore.
Yes, exactly.
You
like
could you could just go to the bathhouse and steal
Sorry, what?
steal the clothes from the naked students.
Where are my clothes?
Uh-huh.
That would be a weird thief act, like stealing clothes of students.
Well, that is kind of step one of this. Like, this isn't going to work unless you look like students.
Yeah,
And-
that's true.
Or you can try to break in at night, where it doesn't matter what you look like.
Scott, you're smarter. Can you try altering our garments?
I mean, theoretically, we could break into one of the dorms and steal the clothes.
You could break into the dorms and steal the clothes. Scott, are you able to hear us?
It's got front-facing cannons.
Are you having problems with all your audio? Yeah, okay. So Bloob asked if you could use the Alsgarad alteration trick to change your whatever clothes you're currently wearing into college robes. In other words, if you'd be willing to do it, can you make an intelligence check for everybody? 12! That's only slightly better than Bloob's effort. Anybody else want to have a go of using the magic of the planes to change your clothing?
Can I learn it?
Well, this would be the first.
It's better. It's better
Yes.
somehow.
You're
I just thought, if we're pretending Raquel's just a bird, does she have to not wear clothes right now?
Yes.
Yes,
Well, thankfully she's covered in feathers, and
That
that's
is
actually
true.
not that weird for Eric Hokras.
Can I
So yeah,
get
she's
one
fine
more
being a
thought?
that
nudist.
is also true. I've never realized that, but that is also true. Yeah.
We don't wear pants. Typically.
Like Donald Duck.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at a lot of the art for them, yeah.
And yet,
And our clothing is designed to allow our wings to...
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Anthony, can I give it one more try to see?
Of course you can. You can keep trying. Absolutely. Keep trying.
I've had an 11, a 12, a 13, and a 14.
Now we got a 14. Holy shit.
My god.
I want to try too.
Go on then.
Do it then.
Um,
It's an intelligence check.
So you can
or
see these.
history.
You've seen your fellows attempting to alter their clothing by force of their mind alone. By all means, try to do it yourself.
So I roll a d20 plus 6 then, no? Because intelligence then.
Is your intelligence plus 6? It looks like it's plus 3 to me.
I'm lagging.
Oh, you can do Arcana though.
Yeah, plus 6. Intelligence I have plus 6 in a roll too, no?
That's your intelligence saving throw.
Oh. Can I do Arcana then?
Yes. You
Can
can
we
use-
make magic things?
You can try. That would be
S-
hard.
like-
Okay, since I want to see if Raquel would be able to make, like, not an actual bag of holding, but something that would be able to hold, like, a book or some scrolls, but not look big enough to actually hold those. Like, something that
I
she
have a
could carry in
21.
her bird form.
21. Okay, Azeroth, you successfully changed your robes
Yeah.
into... But the thing is, you haven't seen what the college robes actually look like. So you just successfully turned them into the poor copies that the others have already made.
No! Can't I, like, just take a peek at a robe that I see? Like,
Wick-
there's a
Wick
student
was
passing
attempting to
by.
change his, by the way.
There isn't-
Wick was attempting to change the others. Because Wick's already in his costume.
This is also true, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Asgaroth. Well, actually, Azeroth, you did say that...
Yeah.
We did say that you had been living and working on the campus before, so yeah. You've successfully changed your own clothes into college robes. Do you want to try and do the same for everybody else's now?
Yeah, I would like to. How much do I need to roll? Like, how much times?
Well, you need one for Scott, and you need one for Bloob. So 2 more
So
rolls.
2.
Wick has actually done a pretty
So
good one. But let's see if you can make it... Oh. That one's for Bloob, okay. So Bloob already has a pretty decent one.
So I do just one? Like,
One for Scott.
I can try
Unless Scott wants to have
one
a go
for
at
Scott.
it.
Can I try one for Scott then?
Mhm.
26.
Nat 20, perfect.
Nice.
Scott, your robes are immaculate. There's even some food stains on them. They look exactly...
I take Scott's robe and I put it on me. Like, this
What?
one looks better. No, it was a joke. I won't do that. It was a joke.
Okay. So
It
you
was a
now
joke.
look somewhat like college students. Let's go.
Yeah.
Is everybody having trouble with audio?
No, I'm
Oh, no,
not.
I'm good.
No.
Okay. So. You walk back to campus and head straight for the library, or...
Yeah. Yeah.
Library would probably be a good idea, yeah.
Okay.
It's like your stereotypical,
Wick is gonna hand his chain to Scott, by the way.
The other end
If
of it?
it's not already been given to... Yeah, the other end of it.
yes.
All right. So Scott, you have you have Wick's leash again.
Hopefully that helped.
You head back to campus, straight into the library, and the elf librarian behind the counter just looks up from the book that she's studying expectantly.
That would be
What do you
so
say
cool,
to her?
though.
Rube will walk up and ask, do you know where the section on draconic history and magic is?
Of course I do.
May I please know where it is?
Of course you can. Would you like to try
Where
asking
is
me
it?
properly?
Where is the section of draconic magic and history?
Do you need me to show you?
No, just directions. is fine.
Okay.
Why do I get the
So-
flame hearts? lines should be?
If you look through the shelves, you will see that they are arranged by subject. You go to the biology section, and then within the biology section, you find the section on draconic creatures. And in that section, you will find books on dragons.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good day. He says, and he walks over, going towards that.
Do the rest of you also need help?
Just wondering, who is Raquel with right now?
Yeah, whose shoulder is she standing on? Azeroth, would you volunteer your shoulder, or is it going to be Scott?
I guess I did the magic, so I take her.
So as long
My
as you're
shoulder.
still, as long as you're still concentrating. Toby, come here.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Raquel is gonna, like, peck at Bloob as he goes by for getting fucking distracted from what we're supposed to be doing.
Now that was always kind of the plan. Bloob was gonna look for draconic stuff, and Azeroth
Azeroth
was
is looking for
gonna
illusion spells and
look for illusion stuff. Then me and Scott are gonna look for the building stuff.
Swung close.
Yeah, no,
Raquel
the thing.
doesn't like it.
Yeah, no, the thing. The plan was that someone steals illusion books, and
You steal illusion
I go.
books. You want to steal
I
the
steal-
illusion
Yeah, you
books.
steal illusion books.
But somebody needs
Okay.
to, well, at least one of you needs to go looking for books about the history of the college and the layout
Yeah,
of the foundations.
Yeah, but because
That's
like
what you're
the layout
really
of
here
the-
for.
Yeah, that's what. Like, listen to. a
This
second.
is why
I-
the two rogues are on the job, because these are the things that we really need to steal.
Yeah, but yes, but why do we need to steal them? Like, I can just memorize.
We
them
can't
with my
exactly-
intelligence.
You need to. That'll take
With
a lot
one
of.
glance at them, that's yeah.
You're going to need to spend
That's-
time to study them if you want to memorize them.
Or can I
Yeah.
like only copy them on other paper, where like I don't know.
Do you have
In front of everyone.
a forgery kit that you are proficient
What
with?
was it? No, I don't get. I don't think so.
Then no, you cannot make a perfect copy of the plans.
Then we need.
Alright,
to
how do I
steal
sound
them.
now?
Then, yeah, logically. Oh, perfect.
Alright, cool. Azeroth, you're gonna be holding Wick's leash. I'll deal with the finding the things. This way Wick can help you steal illusion books.
Fair.
We don't actually need to take documents, I just have to know where they're at.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm a charlatan. All I have to do is the example of it and I can copy it.
this is true. This
Oh.
is true. That is one of your traits. You are correct. Okay, so
I
How
despise
you-
typing.
how are you going to find those documents?
I will ask the librarian. That'd be the easiest thing to do.
Okay, so what do you say to the librarian?
You said it was a woman, right?
Yes.
Hello, ma'am. Would you be so kind as to point me in directions of the history of this school? You know, I'm kind of trying to brush up on, well, my history.
There's an entire section dedicated to the history of this college and its founder. Right here, she says, pointing to, like, the closest part of the library.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I swear these students get dumber. Anybody else want to ask the impertinent librarian for help?
No, she's mean.
I'll I'll just go for it. Like, I just try to find my way. And, like, say, I'll find my way and walk to a direction without saying what I'm searching for. Like, I found my way.
Making your way downtown. Alright.
Wick will, of course, follow along as his lead is being held.
No pets in the library, please.
So I can take them with me.
Mine's
Yeah.
not a pet, Luke says, walking away.
That's your familiar then, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a person.
Look. Do you need to have that creature with you?
I'm his seeing eye Kenku.
Is that true? She says.
It is.
Yeah, he can't read very well. I help him read the books.
A student that can't read, that gets a beast.
It's his
I
eyes.
have dyslexia.
It's very, very severe.
Why are you
So
talking to
I
me,
help
beast?
him read.
Yes, please. I can explain myself. So I have dyslexia, severe dyslexia. So he will help me if I do like mistakes in the reading, and I will not be able to study properly.
How embarrassing for you. Go ahead.
Thank you. And I walk and try to find illusion books.
Alright.
He's behind the rock.
Are you going to help him find the books on illusion magic?
Wick will help him find the books on illusion
So,
magic.
perception check with advantage, please.
I'm not him.
Oh my god. Perception?
Perception.
Ooh, I have a good one of those.
I'm done.
So you might want Wick to actually be... And that would actually kind of back up the whole... I can't read very well and I need him to see the words for me.
16!
There you go. Your seeing eye Kenku finds the illusion books for you.
I'll use message to talk with him to not annoy the librarian. And I'll ask him if he found something.
You're right there
Like-
together. You're yes.
Yeah, Wick's just gonna sort of tug on your student outfit and just say, "Look, illusion."
Look, dumbass, there it is.
So, we found the books.
You found the books.
Yes, we found the books you wanted.
Yes. So, you can look through the books, trying to find books that contain the spells that you want, and then you can either try to steal the books entirely or check them out, or you could remove pages. But to do so...
Is the library... Am I in a spot where the librarian can see me well?
No, you're in the stacks of books. You're between the shelving units. So...
Okay.
she's... Yeah.
So... Could I make a minor illusion sound on the the other thingy while he steals some books?
You want to make a noise in a library. Is that correct?
But not me. Minor illusion will do it at the other side of the room.
What is your intention here?
Not getting caught. Soon.
So why are you making noises?
Okay, yeah, it's true, so I don't. Logically. No thinking right.
So while you're trying to figure out exactly how you're going to acquire the spells you want, what's Bloob up to?
He's looking for what appears to be the best books on both subjects of draconic magic and then history.
The best book on draconic magic?
Yeah, that seems the most helpful.
Oh, god damn it. Excuse me. Toby is dying, apparently. I'll be right back. What is it, silly puppy? Oh, the back door's shut. That's right. Okay.
This is a bit pants to body shooting, isn't it?
Little doggy needed a piece, and he pissed. He did good. Okay. So, how are you going to judge which book on dragons is the best? Are you looking for ones that have illustrations? Are you looking?
Pictures are from the thicker books.
You're looking for
start with the thicker books under tonic. Reading their titles
Okay.
and quickly checking the glossary if it doesn't fit what I'm looking for on a...
Okay. Well, one of the books is called The Greatest Book Discussing the Subject of Dragons Ever Written.
I'm gonna pull it out and check it out.
Okay. So, investigate this book.
Okay, that is +5.
11.
Yeah.
Looks alright. Yeah. It's got some good stuff in the contents. In the index.
It says just like history of dragons and everything. Draconic magic.
It does seem to have a section about draconic magic. Yes. Do you want to flip to that section and take a closer look?
Yes, I'd like to flip to that section to take a closer look at it.
Okay, make another investigation check. Yeah, this looks perfect.
Sorry?
This absolutely is the best book about dragons ever written.
So, out of character, it's the worst book about dragons ever written.
Oh yeah, it's a bunch of arrogant twaddle written by someone who talks a good game but clearly knows nothing about real dragons.
Okay, he's going to set that book on the ground and he's going to look for another book. One specifically meant for draconic magic, and one specifically meant for history. So he has
Okay.
3.
So you're looking for a book called something like The Magic of Dragons. Yes?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Yep. You find one. Find a couple.
It's gonna flip them open, check their glossaries, and see which one
Okay.
is.
So you learn from these books, from a quick perusal of these books, that the dragons tend to have an innate knowledge and power, an understanding of magic, and that mostly takes the form of their breath weapon attack. Occasionally they will learn some more spells, but it is more akin to their magic is has more in common with bardic magic than wizardry.
Okay. He'll just grab one book, just to stay over his free time. Then he's just gonna grab another on Draconic history.
Okay. So you actually find a book called Dragonfall that talks about the long war between dragons and giants that left both races severely diminished.
Okay.
Until a great wizard called Magister summoned all the dragons together at the Great Mountains, sealed them within a stone prison, and sent them all into orbit.
Got it. So he's going to take the 3 books, look around to make sure no one's looking, and just put them inside his chest.
Sleight of hand.
And Drake's going to give me the help action.
How's the Drake gonna help you with that exactly?
Just by being like covering up its wings around me and such.
Dragon's just gonna go, "There's nothing to see here."
More so, the whole time the Drake's been around him, and it's like it looks like the Drake just gave a giant hug.
Okay. So yeah. Anyway, Scott. You need to put a D in front of that 20, Mr. Cheaty.
Yeah, I know. I realized that.
There we go.
There we go. And that's me. You can move on.
Cool. Scott, looking for stuff about the school in the Absalom Memorial Library section of the library.
Shall I try not to write?
What would you like to do,
'Cause we're gonna
Scott?
I'm just gonna start looking through books and stuff till I find what I'm looking for.
Okay. Do perception check to see if you can find a book that has a subject, basically that talks about the construction of the school. Nope, that's not immediately apparent. You do find lots of books about the founder, Absalom, and about the history of the school and its founding and the principles that it's founded upon, but so far, nothing specifically concerning the construction or foundations of the school. What do you do?
Just keep looking through the books, I guess.
So just keep trying.
Yep.
Try again then. Have another look. And is Raquel on your shoulder? Oh, there we go. Now you found it.
Oh wait, I just realised Raquel and Wick are both with Azeroth.
Okay.
Yes, we are.
Fair enough. So, but yeah, you find a book that talks about the construction of the college itself, and it has diagrams of the layout of the school and of the sewage system underneath. If you want, you can take an investigation to see how well you absorb the information. But you're, like I said, you've got a background feat that pretty much covers that already.
Who's behind that little rock over there?
Yep. Once I'm done familiarizing myself with it, I'm just going to put it back.
Okay. Never seen a background be used so much. Yeah, backgrounds should be used more often. They are neglected. But
Well, to be fair, whenever I make a rogue, I always use my background, because if I don't choose this, I choose the urchin one, which lets me get around the city a lot easier.
Indeed, and you get a free mouse, so you always have an ally within 5 feet of you.
Yeah, my first.
I try not to abuse that though. That's why I don't use it as often when I'm a rogue.
What was that, Bloob?
My first character was a tiefling rogue with the urchin background.
It's a nice combo. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So back to Azeroth. What you doing?
So I would look through the books to find a few spells.
So you're looking through books to see which ones have the spells you like, or
Yeah, like more like where the spells of level 3, level 2, like to have.
So you want?
I have 3 spells that I want.
Which spells are you
They
wanting?
all. So they all in level 2. So no, one is in level 3. I wanted Major Image, Invisibility, and Phantasmal Force.
Okay, so if you stay and take the time to copy those spells, it's gonna take you 7 hours to
That's
copy
a long
them
time.
and learn them properly.
No, not learn them. I don't have the money for that.
No, but let's see. You wanted Phantasmal Force,
On the left? There he is.
which requires a bit of fleece. What were the other 2 spells?
Invisibility.
Invisibility. You see that spell requires an eyelash encased in gum arabic.
And major image, a bit of fleece.
Major image. Also requires a bit of fleece. So yeah, 2 of them only require a bit of fleece. So if you can acquire a bit of fleece and an eyelash encased in gum arabic by some other means, that will further reduce the cost of learning these spells. But in the meantime, do you just want to steal these books?
That would be easier, I guess.
So you
And
can copy
faster.
them later. You'll
Yeah.
probably find all
Wick
those...
will steal the books for you if you would like.
This
Yeah,
is-
that's what I will ask him per message, though.
Okay.
Logically,
So-
I won't steal them. I'm not good at that.
Sleight of hand.
I will sweat.
Sleight of hand, please.
What is your sleight of hand, actually? Just to check, Azeroth.
What sleight of hand?
Is your you have if you look on the skills on your character sheet?
It's +2.
Yes,
Okay, mine is better.
yes, but Azeroth can help and give you advantage on that.
Oh, then I will.
That would be helpful. That would be helpful.
That would indeed be helpful. So yes, that's a
Yeah, I'll
Take it.
help.
+3 with advantage.
At least you don't have to worry about repairs, I guess.
Is this per individual book or just all together?
I imagine that all 3 of those books would actually be available in like intermediate illusion spells for
So it's only one book.
it's just one book written for
Nat 20.
written for teenagers.
Natural 20.
Nat 20.
Fantastic. Yeah, you definitely hide that book beneath your feathers.
Yeah, I didn't put my proficiency on sleight of hand. It's just my dex modifier.
Toby, what is it? What's the matter?
If I
So I
did,
have the book?
and I put expertise on it, it would be like my stealth, which is +9. But yeah, +3 is my dex. Yeah, book is hidden and truly properly thieved.
Mhm. So yeah, I go.
Sorry about that. My dog was literally howling in the other room. What did I miss?
No worries, no worries. Book is stolen, and Vane didn't realize that Bloob has a higher sleight of hand than Wick.
Yes, he does.
I did not put my expertise or...
You didn't pump
What
up your
was the other
dexterity.
one? No, I didn't. It's just my dex.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, same for me, but I wasn't expecting it.
Anyway,
Damn, your dex is higher than mine. Man,
Yeah.
okay.
now that's surprising to me.
So all 3 missions accomplished, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
So now you're just going to walk out and go.
Yep, Bloob's gonna walk out, his Drake still on his back, wrapping its wings around him. Got its head resting on Bloob's shoulder.
The librarian gives you a look of absolute disgust that you have such a creature hanging around you, like touching you like that.
Oh, I wouldn't be upset if I were you. Having a companion like this is far better than having an old tag like you. He says, leaving.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Can you make a wisdom save? Blue.
Yeah.
Ooh,
17.
Wow. Okay.
my candles are gone.
You succeed. She fails to cast Hold Person on you. Which she would anyway, to be honest, because you're not a person. But
I just flip her off as I'm walking away.
who's your professor?
Ishfire.
I'm going to be having words with him.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I need your name.
It's a very like there's a juggernaut.
I'll give you. He calls me Bloob, and he walks away. They'll throw him off, either because Bloob wasn't created at this time, or that Bloob is missing at this time.
Uh-huh.
You can like look at
And Bloob is definitely not elf looking.
Blue is definitely
It's annoying.
Anyway,
I tried to sword dodge from the boat onto the deck and it
you seem to have an entire committee in the room with you there, Zane. Anyway,
Yes, I'm in a car with people who don't know how to keep their mouths.
yeah. It's a little bit much to expect everybody else in the car to be quiet while you play D&D.
That is fair, yeah.
Oh, you did it.
But anyway,
Right, we need to go stone through it.
so you leave the campus. Is there anything else you want to do? Well, you leave the library. Is there anything else you want to do before you leave campus entirely?
I'm just carefully, like, I'm looking around, just casually looking around.
They haven't left yet.
You haven't left
Oh.
yet?
Oh, I was thinking we left.
Well, Blue
I mean-
left.
Blue left.
Oh, I'll do the same thing.
Okay. So what is what is the Wick doing? What is the Wick?
Wick is
The Wick, the Raquel, and the Azeroth doing?
Wick is following Azeroth.
What is Azeroth
I'm
doing?
going out.
You're going out, okay. And Scott?
Scott's gonna wait till they've all left, then he's gonna follow.
I hope you don't associate with those ruffians.
Believe me, I keep better company.
So you should.
Anyway, thank you for your time. I hope to see you around later.
You're quite welcome. It's a shame the others weren't quite so polite.
Yeah, well, what can I say? I was raised better.
She smiles at that. What do you want to do? Once you've all left the library, what's next?
Meet back up at the
Oh,
place, the pub, which is
At
road
the
only.
thieves' den. Okay.
Yes.
like, yeah. Or at least in the alley.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, we meet at the alley, I would say.
Fair enough.
I still can't believe seeing Aikenku worked.
Yes. Yes, it did.
Miss Aikenku.
Seeing Ai Kenku.
I'm blind, sir. That would be funny.
That would probably have been harder to sell than I have
It
dyslexia.
would have been.
Yeah, dyslexia was like, I have dyslexia. I can't read well. It worked. I'm happy. I have a new book.
You have a new book.
Yeah, I ask. We are already in the alley.
Are you, or are you doing anything on campus before you go back?
Like I just look around casually while going back. Like
What are you
just
what are you looking for in particular? Is there anything you?
I'm looking at the structures, some weaknesses while going out. Like just like looking around.
As
Like-
usual with elven structures, they appear flawless.
Oh, okay. And I look at the teacher, like not at the teachers. I'm not looking at the teachers. I just look
Students?
how people look around too. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
just to,
Everyone's very.
I try to.
Lots of people are very.
You know, you're probably
easily
getting a bit
detected.
odd looks for having birds with you.
Yes,
Yeah,
a little bit.
I have birds.
You do. You're going to be the bird man.
Mm.
You'll be the talk
That
of
would
campus.
be so cool. Yes, there was a weird bird guy.
Uh-huh. When you're planning a heist, you really don't want people to already have, like, a nickname for you.
Bird guy. I don't need to have birds with me after. Like,
Anyway.
Yeah, but they probably know your face based on.
yeah, but now they know that I have birds. I don't see the issue. I already have the book, so.
Right, okay, but you're also, there's other things being planned. Anyway.
Yeah, after.
Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's nothing else anybody particularly wants to do, like nobody wants to swing by Alsgarad's tower or anything, or go take in a lecture, or go chat up one of the female students, you're just going to head back to the Thieves' Den, yeah?
You're gonna spill it.
Yep, Scott just
I mean-
bolts it back to Thieves' Den, moving as quickly as possible.
Oh,
They're huge.
Sloop's going to go up to Wick, like, hey, I'm going to be back later. I want to go talk with someone, okay?
Wick will just say, "Yep, sure, go ahead."
Got it. And he's going to walk into the campus. He's going to Ishfire.
Fine, stop.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
So you're going
So-
to Ishfire's tower.
Yep.
On your
All right. Is anybody else curious about where he's going and want to go with him?
Nope.
No.
I don't want to die.
Neither, and he's on my leash, so I guess
Yeah.
it would be better he
Yes.
follows me.
Indeed.
So-
Indeed. Raquel, what are you up to at the moment? Anything interesting?
No, she's just along for the ride on Azeroth's shoulder until we're clear of like the campus.
Fair enough. All right. So,
Yeah.
Blue, when you get to Ishfiar's tower, what do you do?
You retort.
I'm going to knock on the door and wait to see if he
right
answers.
try him. If you twist
An elf answers and gives you a strange look.
Do I recognize this elf of any sorts?
now you
Yeah.
like normal.
He looks similar to the Ishfiar you know, but not exactly, right?
Professor Ishfire? I've been told you're the leading into biology and magic.
Yes, I am the chief biomancer of this college.
Not by me.
I was wondering if you could teach me a little bit.
Come to my lectures. And then he closes the door.
I haven't been fond of them words.
What did you say?
I haven't been informed on where they are. Oh, he said. Oh well.
Talk to admissions.
Okay. I was just interested. I'll do that. Gosh, I thought he might have known more about plasmoids. He says, walking away.
Thought he might what?
No, he mumbles, trying to get the attention, but, gosh, I thought he'd know more about plasmoids.
Plasmoids, eh? What do you want to know?
Where they're from and how they're made. I got a friend who's
You got a what?
a friend who's a plasmoid.
You made friends with them?
Yeah, how else would you study a creature? How I did it with dragons, and he's going to pet his drake. You study them and become their friends.
An unusual method. I'd be interested in seeing your data.
He's here.
Sure. He's going to pull out a smaller notebook. It's not very big, but this is most I've gotten from my draconic study with draconic items that I've discovered throughout the lands. Using the Drake Warden background, there's a special item that links them.
So you hand him this note.
One of them is... Yep.
Does anybody else know
Sorry?
about this? Has anybody else
Yeah.
studied this with you?
No, I think everyone... No, it would only be me.
Very well. And he takes the book and closes the door in your face.
Good thing I have a backup. Oh yeah, Ishfire, there's going to be a really angry lady waiting for you, he yells as he walks away.
You got it?
Okay. So everybody else
Yeah,
gets... Go on.
The book doesn't matter too much since he's got a Drake already that is the essence of draconic magic. So, the book was just a random trinket.
Yeah, but he can publish
Yeah.
your findings before you do. So,
Yeah, he wrote this when he had an intelligence of 10. So,
anyway, yeah, everybody else gets to the Thieves' Den first. What you gonna do when you get there?
Before going in, I would like. I asked Wick if he could hand me the book.
Wick will hand it to him, making sure that people don't actually see it, but he'll hand it to him.
Once you're in the alley, perhaps. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
mean. Like before.
Okay. Is Raquel requesting that he drop concentration, or does she like being small?
She's gonna request to be her normal size again now that we no longer need to be sneaky.
So I'll do that. I drop concentration.
Okie dokie. So you are medium-sized again. You're gonna put your clothes back on.
Yep. Gonna go ahead and put all our stuff back on.
It took me an hour to make.
Re-equip. Bloop,
No, I had to find
could you mute yourself a little bit? Thank you. Noise! Anyway. Okay then. So, back at the Thieves' Den. You've gotten the books. Will Scott immediately begin writing out what he saw?
Yeah, Scott's already in there, sit it down and began writing.
Fantastico. Does anybody want to watch what he's doing? Or do you want to leave him alone so we can concentrate? What do you want to do?
Wick will make sure that no one else steals what he's making.
Okay. So you're just gonna guard him.
Yeah,
Give all
basically.
all of the other rogues the stink eye.
Or just make sure they don't really come too close.
Fair enough. Okay.
No, I would like let him concentrate, but like be in the area too with them. Shouldn't be alone.
Okay. Now you need to earn some gold and or acquire some materials, don't you?
Oh yeah, that's true too.
So
Then would there be a shop near, like for magic utensils and materials?
yes, there is. But
Then
but you need to look like an elf to go in there. So use your disguised self again.
yeah, okay, then that would be the last time I could use it, I guess. No, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I use it then. Yes.
Okay. So you're going shopping.
Yeah, I go shopping.
Does anybody want to go with him?
Oh, I have no more root beer left. It's empty.
Only one that technically can go with him is Wick. Oh yeah, and Blue technically.
Wick is out of his disguise now that he's back in the den.
Well, I mean, you don't have this guy. You're just on a chain.
Yeah, he's taken it off. Contrary to popular belief, Wick does not like being in a chain.
So you're not going with Azeroth this time. Fair enough. Okay. So while Azeroth goes shopping, how do you expect? Well, how do you hope to earn the additional money you need at the shop?
So
Yeah, that's kind of cute.
how do I earn?
How do you earn money from a shop?
I can sell things, but I don't have anything to sell.
Okay, so what is your plan here exactly?
I have a quite interesting idea.
Go on.
We could always just
I have the cantrip prestidigitation, like the thingy to make people be clean.
Okay.
So I would offer people for money to make them clean.
So you're offering.
That's cool.
You're basically like a street shoe shine person.
Yes, just for the whole person, not only for the shoes. Like all clothes bleeds a blank.
Okay.
Perfect.
And what do you think are the chances that most of the people in this elven city with its own magical college.
Oh damn! No, they are all clean. It's elves.
They're elves.
Oh damn! No. Then
Go to where the beast folk are.
And
Where are they?
they're all at the harbour. All of the dock workers are beast folk because the elves don't want to do that shit, and it gives them an excuse to have beast folk in the city, but not actually in the city.
Yeah, you could people shine in the harbour. Probably the only place you could do it.
Or you could do something else, which would probably be easy.
You could also just steal a bunch of shit.
You could. I mean, the guy behind the bar. Well, the rogues have already asked if you guys are looking for work.
Then we did get a master
Work
class.
usually involves being paid for said work, does it not?
Oh
Mhm.
yes. And I remember that, and I go off and ask the guy. Like, I'm not a rogue, but I'm friend with a rogue. I hope that works.
So you're gonna go to the bartender, the Shadakai with the scar down his face.
Oh, we did good for health. That's not bad.
and-
Wick will go along with him.
The one people are talking about it was if they're
Just be like, I'm that rogue. I'm his friend.
Please don't kill him.
Yep.
Yes. All the yes.
What kind of work are you looking for?
That's damn lucky.
Paying work.
Oh no shit, Sherlock.
Yeah, we need the money. We don't care what it is.
Yeah, that's
We'll do
what I meant.
anything.
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 Most of everything.
Most things. We won't do prostitution.
Sorry.
Unless someone's there already.
Well, this particular den doesn't appreciate murderers, so most of the jobs we got are just stealing things, picking pockets, breaking and entering.
That works best for us. We don't like to murder.
Good. It's a mess.
It really is.
Again.
Yeah.
So, as you know, there were some very wealthy high elves in this town.
Tower first, though.
Yep.
Mhm.
Basically, if you can sneak into any mansion, steal as much as you can, and fence it here, we'll pay you well for everything you bring back. Don't get caught.
I'll ask.
If we do get caught, we won't mention the name of this place. That's a guarantee.
Do you even know the name of this place?
That's a good thing that I didn't remember it then.
It hasn't been mentioned.
It has not been mentioned. No, I do not.
Use the plane's powers. Yeah, this is true. You could just make money out of thin air using your plane's powers. But
That is true.
I'd try that.
It's more fun this
you
way.
could even
It's more fun.
you could even take a shortcut and just make a piece of fleece.
Yes, I'll do that. I'll make like a ton of fleas.
And the fancy
It's
inks.
fun this way, though.
It is more fun this way. But it is also midnight.
Yes,
That
that's
is
the point.
true. That is true.
So,
For me, it's 1 a.m.
Let's
though.
get the call.
1 a.m. Yeah, so yeah. Let's put a pin in it here.
Come back.
Okay, could I like just try to roll for the material?
You're gonna try and do an intelligence check to see if you can make some fleece. Okay.
Or could I?
Arcana.
Okay, so I need to do intelligence.
Arcana.
Arcana would be way better for me.
Yeah,
because I have
yeah.
+6.
Yeah. So, are you doing it in the tavern? You're just trying to make fleece from nothing? Or are you gonna...
No. No.
What are you gonna make it from? And where are you gonna go to do it?
can I like? I ask, like, I'll go to like, where did we make the clothes?
You
just in
you
middle of the road.
You transmuted the clothes, so you didn't make it from within air. Like you turned the clothes into robes. By the way, you are all still in clothing that looks like college robes, or at least the three of you that were wearing them.
My clothes would have been normal by now.
Did you change them back?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, then I.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I was going to mention earlier when Mike was messed up. If I use disguise self, I could change my clothes too.
This is also true. And in which
Oh,
case,
I did
technically
too.
also yeah. Oscar did also change his clothes too. But anyway, yeah.
So,
but yeah, it helps to transmute one material into another. So rather than trying to do it from nothing.
Air.
Air is a material, but that would technically be from nothing, because you know.
Damn. Then I don't know. I'll like. Could I do it like if I go to the table where I think
You could
was
make it out of
Scott.
water.
Yes, then I just
Make it out of
ask
what?
for water.
Water.
Yes, you're gonna ask for a glass of water.
Very strange.
Just
Oh.
go to the harbour or something. Make it there.
Then I ask for some water and I go to the table.
Make
Do I
it
need
out
to
of-
pay for water?
No.
Okay. And I ask for some water and I go to the table.
The bartender is going to give you a strange look. You know that's not healthy, right? Well, sorry. You know that's not healthy, right?
Yes. I know.
Okay, so you take the glass of the mug of water back to your table and try to use the power of your will. Why is it not? Why is water not?
It's not healthy because they do not have filtration systems, and so it is just water from the river/ocean. Well, not ocean actually, because then it would be salty and actually undrinkable. So it's got all the bacteria and dirt in, basically.
Uh-huh. So
essentially, if you drank it, you have an 80% chance of catching E. coli.
uh-huh. The ale
So 1d
ale is safer to drink.
Yes.
20 plus 6.
D20 plus
It
6.
is.
Yes.
And is this
Please.
specifically the water in the mug, or the water and the
18.
mug?
No, just the water.
So you now have a mug full of sheep's wool.
I take the sheep's wool and I ask for some more water.
It's like, no.
Well, you're thirsty.
I know.
Can they have DC?
I honestly
Was a hard
expected.
day.
I honestly expected a bigger reaction from the Shadakai having a high squeaky voice.
Get the skull dashing with the skull though.
But anyway,
I need water.
so anyway, you sorry.
I ask for some more water and I try to do the eyelid thingy. That
The
I need
eyelash,
for
the eyelash in gum arrow.
Yeah, eyelash. Yeah.
yeah.
eyelash.
You might as well just make it gum Arabic rather than.
'Cause you
the
can use
other
one of your own
substitution.
eyelashes.
Get eyelashes. Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, you make the you make the materials that you need for the spells.
Yeah, I try again.
And then you make some fancy inks and some
I just look at it and go,
quality paper and
I can't see anything behind the fort.
all that stuff.
I'll check with that one in a sec.
While
21.
While Scott continues to work on making the mapping out the foundations and the sewers, perfect, and Raquel and Wick and Bloob make sure that you're undisturbed while you do all this. Although to be honest, Bloob's probably reading about dragons. Am I right? Bloob is typing.
Yep.
Yep, that is correct.
He's
Though
ridiculous.
he might spend a little bit of time trying to turn a coin into diamonds
Trying to
later
turn,
on, though.
trying to turn what into diamonds?
A coin into diamond.
Coin.
A single
But
coin
that's for
into.
another time, not
You want to turn a single coin into multiple diamonds.
No, well, turn multiple coins into diamonds, but like that's for later.
Okay. Okay.
I'll talk with you next session. since it's
Yes.
late.
We'll do that next time we play. I hope you guys listening have enjoyed this as much as we've enjoyed playing. If you'd like to join this campaign, we do kind of still have a spot open, I think. Yeah. Anyway, but you can also just hang out and chat with the players and enjoy our company in the Discord server. There's a link down below for that. And yeah, if you want any custom adventures or creatures or magic items written, just let me know and I'll tell you how that works too. In the meantime, no matter what role you play, have a good game.